Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I wanted to do a Valentine's Day look. I wanted to get into some shimmers and some glitters and some rhinestones. So if you guys like this look, please give this video a thumbs up and stay tuned and let's play in makeup. My eyes are already done. I'm going to start off priming my eyes using the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. I'm going to start off going into the McGrath Mothership Heutopian Dream Palette. I'll be using the shade Shockwave. Using a flat detail brush, I'm going to go ahead and use that shade to start creating a cut crease. Now that I have that color down, I'm going to go in with the Morphe M506 blending brush and blend out that shade. I'm going to go into the McGrath Mothership 8 Divine Rose 2 palette, and I'm going to go into the shade Rose Seduction to deepen that crease. So it's going to be this shade right here. My only concern is that it has a few reflex in it, so we're going to see how this turns out. Actually, before I apply that shade, I'm going to go back in to the first shade and put it on this brush and blend this out a little more just to smoke it out a little bit better. I'm going to take the blending brush that I was using and just blend the top part of the darker shade so the colors melt together. And it's a nice ombre transition. I'm also going to add a little bit more of that light pink on top. Dip back into the palette and add some more. It kind of felt like I blended out some of that darker pink shade, so I'm just going back and adding it in. I'm going to go in and clean up the crease using the MAC Paint Pot. So in this eye look, I'm using quite a few McGrath palettes. For the lid shade, I'm going to go into the Mothership 5 Bronze Seduction palette. And I'll put the shade names below. I'm going to go into this top pink shade right here. And then I'm going to dip into this red shade right here. Next, I'm going to go into that red shade on the other side of the brush. And then when I get to the end, I'm just dragging that shade out. And when both shades meet, I'm just pressing down so they blend into each other. I'm going to hold up on the eyes and start on the face and then come back to the eyes because there's some things I want to do. So for my face, I'm going to start off using a Tarte Dewy Skin Cream. For my illuminator, I'm going to go in with the Rare Beauty Positive Light Liquid Luminizer in the shade Flaunt. And I'm going to top my foundation. I'm going to top that with my foundation. I'm going to use Marc Jacobs in the Remarkable Foundation in the shade Cocoa Light. I'm going to use this buffing brush to apply everything. Before I apply my foundation, I'm going to apply a primer. I'm going to use my Jour Capture Youth Matte Maximizer just in my oily areas. It seems like when I mix those two together, it's making me look stark white. Okay, I'm gonna just go back to what I usually use. I'm gonna take this foundation off and do a different one. I think the illuminator and the foundation aren't mixing, so it's making me look like a ghost. I'm gonna take a paper towel with my cellar water on it, just to go behind that. Now I'm going back in with the Tatcha moisturizer. I'm going to use the Kevyn Aucoin Glass Glow Face. I'm going to just switch to my Il Maquillage foundation. This is the Kevyn Aucoin Illuminator. I think I'm getting kind of heavy. So I'm going to take another brush and just buff it in a bit. Now I'm going to add my primer, and this is just for my oily areas. And now my foundation. Because I'm pressed on time, I'm going to stick to what I use. I'm going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Creamy Concealer. The Anastasia contour kit, the cream kit, and use I think I'm gonna mix these two. Maybe mix those two and see what it looks like. I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty powder and Blondie to set my highlighted areas. I'm going to use my NARS Laguna bronzing palette. So I'm just doing this just to blend in my contour and my eyeshadow together, so you can't see where they start and stop. Going back into the Huda Beauty powder, gonna clean up my contour lines. And just to catch any fallout under my eyes, I'm going to apply it as well underneath my eyes. Because the focus is going to be on the eyes, I'm going to use the NARS Orgasm palette for my blush and highlight. I'm going to go across the bottom row and mix in this light pink shade with this reddish shade, and top it off with a little bit of this peachy shade almost for warmth. For my eyes, I'm gonna go back into the darker pink shade, the second shade, and line my lower lash line underneath my lower lash line with that shade. I'm gonna go back into that light pink shade, the second shade, and blend it out, which was this shade. This pink shade right here. And this is just so you don't see any harsh lines of where the shades end and begin. And everything just kind of melts into each other. I'm going to use my MAC powder in NC42 just to brighten up some of these areas on my face. And I'm doing this because my foundation is a little bit darker than normal. So I'm just trying to balance out the light on my face. For my liner, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Heavy Metals liner. I have a few rhinestones in pink and red. I'm going to add these as well. For the lips, I'm going to keep them pretty simple. A soft pink gloss. Soft pink lip. I think I'm going to try... Let's try the Dior Lip Glow in the shade Ultra Pink. It's like one of my classics. There we go. It's a darker pink shade that I wanted to bring the color in. And I don't need a liner for this shade. I'm going to top my lip with a MAC Dazzle Glass and Stepping Out. It has a gold reflex in the gloss. Okay, since I'm seeing the gold trend and like the pink trend on my lips, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Naked Illuminator and apply this to my cheeks as well. So I'm going for a nice glittery, shimmery look for this Valentine's Day look. Alright, I can see the lights hitting it. I'm going to apply these Ardell lashes. I'm going to go over these lashes with the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black, just to blend them in with mine. I feel like these lashes are very light, but I want the focus to be more on the eyeshadow look and not like very dark lashes. So I'm gonna stick with the lighter lashes for this look. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. As always, like the double spray, so I'm using the MAC Fix Plus. I feel like that does a really good job in melting in the powders, and then for longevity, so I'm gonna use a one size setting spray. Okay guys, so this is the final look for my 2025 Valentine's Day look. If you guys do like this look, please give me a thumbs up. Everything I use will be in the description box below. And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos. Bye!